హలో మేడం తీసుకున్నది పక్కకు వచ్చే
వెళ్దామా?
And your unwavering commitment to empowering communities, and more power to you. Well, ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to invite Dr. Pragya Chigurupati from AIG Hospitals, a key partner in driving medical awareness and preventive health. Welcome, Pragya. And ladies and gentlemen, it gives me great pleasure to welcome. We're all privileged to have. And he began with her campaign, Opal for Her, launched at 16, inspired by her own health experience with a benign breast cancer, and today she promotes also the same cause. Thank you so much for joining us on this very special occasion. Thank you very much. And ladies and gentlemen, may I, who also thrives as a model, advertising specialist and recording artist. She has recently released her first single as well. With big dreams for future, she hopes to be the one of a TED Talk speaker. Her proudest achievement so far has been rebuilding the learning facilities in her hometown and providing business packages to families. Part of her initiative she founded, Color the World and Philippines. Hearty and a warm welcome to you, Krishna. To welcome runner Saida Abrar, a symbol of resilience and strength. Welcome, Saida.
Very good morning. Very good morning to all my media friends, to all the partners, and each and everyone present here. I'm making this morning very memorable and purposeful. And coming to about our Pink Power Run, last year after experiencing a massive success, we are coming up with more strength and with more motivation and with more inclusivities where people participate and spread the awareness of the breast cancer, also the lifestyle related disease and overall health of the human beings. I feel health is very important. Health is more than wealth. If a person in the home is healthy, for example, woman is healthy at the home, the whole family will be healthy and productive. So that is very important. And secondly, I would say this is not just a run, it's a movement. Pink Power Run is not just a run, it's a movement. It's a movement of health, it's a movement of self-awareness, it's a movement of care, it's a movement of protection. So it includes many things, and I'm glad that all with your support we are going with the second edition, which is going to be of international standards. Last year we got many international and global runners, also many runners from all over the India apart from local runners, and rural women also participated to run. And this year we are expecting more women because they are very curious. They are calling us at a toll-free number and checking out details of the run, how to participate, how to register, and what is the advantages of walking or running the marathons and all. And my friends all will explain about more. They'll explain more and give information more about this. And once again, thanks to all our partners and volunteers and each and everyone supporting this. without the support of the community, these kind of things are highly impossible. Whether we have a foundation or whatever, but without the support of communities, this is highly impossible. So, thanks to our associate partners, MEIL, and also a great hospitality partner, Trident, for encouraging us and supporting us throughout this. Thank you so much. I don't want to take much time because these girls, there are amazing girls who give you a lot of information about breast cancer and about marathon, the running techniques and many more things. So we are going to have an exciting talk for now. Thank you so much. Thank you.
Good morning, everyone. First of all, thank you, Mrs. Sudha Reddy, for having us here. And we are very excited to be a part of this run. I'm a breast oncologist myself, and I work at AIG. So this disease is so prevalent in our country, and I'm sure most of you know this, but the prevalence has increased amongst the younger women, and at least around 70 to 80% of the women who come to me in the clinic on a daily basis do not understand what this disease is, how to get detected, what a mammogram is, and they come to me in an advanced stage compared to the West, where most of the cases are early breast cases. And why is this? Because nobody has any awareness, and like Mr. Sudha said, a woman is always taking care of their family, and they end up putting themselves at the back seat, and they don't take care of their health. So most of them who come to me, unfortunately, come to me in the advanced stage, and it's really hard to give them a promise of complete cure in these cases. So runs like this, awareness campaigns, community programs, awareness talks, and any amount of community-based programs are extremely, extremely important for this particular disease. I'm sure there's so many other cancers that can be ideally, be studied upon by the public as well, but this is very close to my heart and all of our heart on this table, on this dais right now. They can be cured if it's detected in an early stage, and which is why things like these runs, again mammogram buses that Mrs. Sudha Reddy's foundation is actively taking, going around Andhra Pradesh, Telangana, doing this, conducting free mammograms for these women and even treatment. So in this case, I think it's your job as the press and our job as clinicians to spread awareness and make sure you encourage all these women to actually come participate in runs and screening programs, free or in any way they can afford, so they can be detected in a much, much early stage. So yeah, thank you. That was the one point that I really want to make.
Rocking Sudha, it takes a very special person to put something together like this. There's awareness is the word. We've been hearing already that is the biggest issue. In many countries that have the awareness, they have the earlier detection. In countries where they don't have the awareness, they don't. Now, we as an organisation operate in 142 countries with national organisations. They run anything between 50 to 250 events a year in each one of those countries. So that's a very large number of young women that we come into contact with. Now, we are getting involved because we think it's important that they have this awareness, and we're doing that because this year we have a Miss World whose vocation is to get everybody the opportunities that the treatment can now give them. That the treatment is, early detection is vital to any treatment you have. So she wants to make sure from her own experiences, and I won't say what her experiences are, she will herself. But that's motivated us as an organisation to change what we were doing for this year and completely get behind her and get also behind Sudha, because quite coincidentally, we found out that Sudha last year had started this Pink Power Run. Wow, this is meant to be, isn't it? We're here with all the things we could possibly do. We're getting 300 million Instagram views on the reels, and we got all of this being generated by the young people themselves. So let's use our organisation, Sudha's organisation here, and maybe we can replicate what you're doing here with all of the organisations across the world joining us on the day, and maybe getting that message to the whole world, not just here in this state, and let India be a beacon, and let Telangana be a beacon for the rest of the world.
Good morning. Thank you so much. It feels like home always to be back here, especially with a very special cause that is close to my heart, and I believe everyone here on stage. Thank you, Mrs. Sudha Reddy, for having me. Thank you, Hyderabad, for welcoming me back. Like as mentioned before, breast cancer is something very close to my heart because when I was 16, I had a breast lump removal surgery, and though it was benign and didn't lead to breast cancer, but I see how privileged and fortunate I am to get another chance to live my dreams and chase after what I want in life. While at the same time, a lot of women are still suffering, battling cancer, whether the fact that they were discovered at a very advanced stage or with the fact that treatment isn't really accessible for many women in a lot of countries. That is why I started my project, Opal for Her, because I think that with the fact that I'm very fortunate to be able to live my dreams, I would love to do the same for every woman around the world as well. And as Dr. Pragna said, the key to breast cancer is early detection. I see a lot of women around the world, especially even in my country, when I talked with a lot of doctors, they say one of the challenges in curing or treating breast cancer for women is the fact that they don't know that early detection is important and breast cancer is curable. A lot of women are scared to go have their breast cancer checkup. A lot of women are scared when something is wrong with their breast health and they don't have the courage to go see the doctor because they just feel like it's happening to me now, I just have to live with it until it's the end of my life. But that is not true. If you have annual checkup, if you always check on your health, if something wrong and you go and see the doctor at an early stage and you're early detected, there's a higher possibility of you being able to cure breast cancer. So that's one important thing I would like to leave here for now. Thank you.
Good morning, everyone. It feels good to be back here again. It is the very same place where me and our Miss World Opal competed last May, but now with a more meaningful cause. So thank you so much for having us, Mrs. Sudha Reddy. And I would like to acknowledge as well the Sudha Reddy Foundation, the Miss World Organization, and the Beauty with a Purpose platform for the opportunity to participate in a very meaningful cause. So today we are here to celebrate and look forward to the Pink Power Run that will be happening on September. We're very excited for that. And for us, this is more than just a fitness event. It is about awareness, education, and the community support that we give to each other. Breast cancer is a reality for so many women, including men, actually. So this event is a great reminder for us to take care of our health, to always check on ourselves. And it is a reminder for us that it's important to always look after for those people, or especially women, struggling and facing breast cancer. And as an Asian woman, we wear many roles. We are caregivers, professional leaders, mothers, and daughters. And in giving so much of ourselves, we sometimes forget to take care of ourselves. But this run reminds us that in taking care of our well-being, it is an act of love to those people who love and depend on us. So thank you so much for doing this. And as a nation representative, I feel deeply honored and humbled to represent our region, and I cannot wait to run, probably more than 3 kilometers. So thank you so much for having us, and I cannot wait for the impactful cause of the Pink Power Run.
Absolutely.
And thank you, Mrs. Sudha Reddy, for having me on stage with these wonderful personalities. And I would definitely like to mention, everyone has spoken about how to detect early and how to go about your not getting breast cancer. I would say that let's prevent getting there. We can adapt an active lifestyle, and I think running is the most easiest way to get there. You really don't need any fancy equipments or any gym memberships. or any fancy gear to do running. You just need a pair of legs and a will to do it. Your will can take you very far. So I think running can impart, a good lifestyle. It can manage your hormones, that is very important. I think elevated estrogen levels are managed by, any cardiovascular activity for that matter. And I think running is a very, very good way to do it. So thank you, Sudha, for initiating this and having all of us here and having Miss World and Miss Asia to, kind of voice this, to take this all over the world. Thank you so much. And I think running is something that it's very close to my heart, and I think all my co-runners can endorse what it does to us. So I think if you just start running once and adapt it as a lifestyle, you will never go back to being another person again. So yes, running is definitely going to help all of us get a better lifestyle and get through this. So thank you everyone for being here, and thank you for taking out so much time, especially the runners. I know you put everything aside to be here, to do this and volunteer. So thank you. And again, thank you, Sudha, for having us all here. Thank you for this cause.